Welcome back to Jen's Jams. Just a warning that there will be profanity in this video segment. So, what I want to say is fuck fit. Fuck fit. Fit as in fit in, as in where do you fit, as in are you the right fit? I've had decades of telling myself a story that, I don't really fit in anywhere. There isn't a place or a job or a niche or a company, or there's just nowhere where this fits. It was very handy for using as a protection mechanism from allowing myself to be fully expressed. And something that my brother had taught me years ago was that sometimes we carry lies about ourselves. I've often talked to clients about carrying stories. We're great storytellers, also apparently great liars. And one of the lies that I have told myself is around this, that I don't fit anywhere. And he also said, there are times when it's time for the lie to die. And I thought, I would like to order up it's time for this lie to die. So I thought I would experiment with that here with you all. So one of the things that I learned about my leadership style in a group that did extensive training over the course of a year, that involved retreats, that involved ropes courses, that involved days of silence, and all kinds of really deep work into being a strong leader, had a typing system for various styles of leadership. And they included types, I won't remember them all, but there was a charm type, an intelligence type, a sex type, a danger type, a beauty type, an eccentric type, and a humor type. That's a bunch. I hit most of them. And after we got typed, I actually, on the break after getting typed, I went out in the courtyard of where we were training and I was crying. I was absolutely crying because I had been typed eccentric. And from the adjectives that were on a flip chart that were circled, that people had voted on, that were about me, that put me into the eccentric category, I was like, I can't ever show up on this planet again. Are you serious? They were, I won't remember all of them, but just a snippet of them, as I remember it was quirky, angular, unpredictable. I mean, those three right there, I was just like, oh yeah, someone's going to want to lead with me. Ha! What I didn't see were some of the other qualities, like creativity and full of range. So I kept a lot of that story, as like to reinforce, oh my gosh, I'm one of those. And it wasn't until a colleague at the end of that particular retreat came up to me and said, Jen, I would give anything to have the capacity to have range, to be able to handle a wider range of situations, to be able to create from chaos, to stay calm amidst something like that. I just thought I would tell you that would be amazing to me. And I remember thinking, that sounds okay, and so I got over the generalization that I'd given to myself about how that was a bad thing. Fast forward, as I've gone through different stages of my career and career aspirations, which have been certainly not a straight line. An eccentric wouldn't have a straight line. I don't know if you've seen plan A, plan B, where there's a straight line, and then there's plan A, plan B, and then a squiggly line. That's definitely the path of this eccentric. And one of the things that has come up is this whole notion of fit. I went to another promising training program, and this one was about coming up with your niche and putting yourself out there in the world for a particular audience or a particular group of people that would want what you have to offer. And every fiber of my body resisted that. And I remember standing up in front of the group at the end when we all got to speak about something. And I remember saying, I'm standing here in front of all of you, naked and nicheless. And I'm okay with that. And that it was more important to me to be connected to people through their common vulnerabilities than it was for me to have a neat and tidy niche. And I only half believed that. I mean, I was happy to own that I wasn't gonna have a niche, but I think I was also not being honest about the fact that shit.